Okay, this Moodle class, part of level 1, goes over our basic course settings. And so whenever I'm in a course, if I want to look at the course settings, I go over here and click on Edit Settings. The course full name is what shows in on the front page of the course, and on the top of the course you can see it says E-Day Step Development. Both these places. The short name is what shows up on grade cards, and is what also shows up in the well, that's it, in the grade cards. And because we changed the breadcrumb to show the whole course. And you can see down here the short name. If it was an actual course, in fact, let me go to an actual course. It's my hardware course. In an actual course, the course short name should be the number from Dazzle, finished with the teacher's initials in uppercase, and it should be the same thing both here in the short name and in the course ID number. They're exactly the same thing. The category is what category that's in as well. And course visibility, this is if students are able to see it, and if you're teaching a semester course and it's second semester and that was a first semester course, that's where you hide the course. When the course is over, if you click hide now, none of your students will even see it show up on the list. You will still see it showed up at grayed out, but that's what that is for. So again, short name is your course ID number that's in Dazzle, followed by your initials, both in the short name and the course ID number. Description you can put in if you want to, and course summary files you can put in if you want to, but I think most people don't have anything there. The next thing that's important to see is the course format. Most staff members have it set up, or should have it set up like this, where the format is topics. There's also these other formats, and I will tell you they only serve to confuse both the students and yourself. Leave it at topics. Hidden sections should be completely invisible. If you hid them for a reason, so leave them completely invisible. And what we really want is we want course layout to be one section per page. The last thing down, well, I'm going to go up top and hit expand all so I can kind of show you all of them and go through all the settings. Appearance, if right now the theme is not forced on this course, meaning it's the same one that Moodle is set to. You can change your theme to one of the other available themes. If you do, I caution you that buttons will move, everything will kind of be a little bit different on the different themes, and you have to get accustomed to those themes. I would leave yours not forced until you're completely comfortable with Moodle and you feel like you're okay with hunting around for the new place of things when they move, because different themes can look completely different. Language should be EN/US unless you're teaching a Spanish or a French course and you want to change your course to another language. Probably leave that as well. And we usually want to show the students the grade books and the activities. As far as maximum upload file size, you can see you can go all the way up to 3 gig. Why would we want students to be able to upload 3 gig files? I don't know. So leave it down here at 250 meg. If you're going to be an advanced teacher and use completion tracking, which is part of later training, then you have to have that turned on. Groups should either be separate or visible, meaning that we're using groups. Don't change it to no groups or none of your groups will show up. But either one of those will work fine. And that's it for the settings, really. I want to show you the difference between the settings that I'm talking about. So if I come to this course right here, into my home course, you see that it kind of gives you a table of contents view. In fact, I'm going to switch over to the other browser so it's a little cleaner. So if I go and I'm in my hardware, it shows a table of contents view in that my students know that we're in chapter 7 because I've got it highlighted, and I'm going to show you how to highlight that as well as part of our course setup. But each one of the sections is a different chapter, and when they're ready to do the chapter, they click on it and they come and it's expanded in that chapter. And you can see how much stuff is there. Also, because I have course menu on in mine, they can go straight to the chapter here, and it goes straight to the chapter that way as well. But that's what this view is all about. And if you're using an older course view, and I'm going to go to, where am I at? There we go. I'm going to go back here and change my course view. The old way, the old versions of Moodle did all sections on one page. And I'm going to go ahead and save it and go back to that other browser and show you what I'm talking about. If I show all sections on one page, then when I come in here as a student, it means, first of all, your page will load way slower. It means now I have to hunt through all of this stuff on my Moodle course to find this, when really I could have just looked through the table of contents area and said, oh, I want to go to that particular chapter. So that's if I have that setting set up. I'm going to go back there and change it. And that is this setting down here under course format. We want the layout to be one section per page, so they really get a table of contents view when they come to your course. And then they can pick the highlighted chapter that you've highlighted, that this is where our kids are at. And we really, really don't want to have teachers using first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, fourth quarter. That is a nightmare for both parents and students. There should be some logical way that you break up your course, whether it's by chapter, by subject, by book if you're an English teacher, I don't know. But there should be some logical way that you can say this is the area that we're on now. And you can see I've got tons of stuff in that one area. When I've got the whole thing open, it would be a nightmare for my kids to find stuff. So this view of having it be a table of contents view is what we really want teachers to have them set up as. Now when I'm editing my course, one of the things that I can do when I turn editing on is under each of the sections, and you can see it opens them all, but if I click on one it collapses when I'm editing. If I go to one particular area, I can click the edit button and say highlight topic, and that's what I do for my students so they know exactly which section they're supposed to be going to. And I'm going to go fix that right now to go back to the section that I'm on, which is chapter 7, and I'm going to go back and highlight that topic so they know that's where we're at right now in my class when they go here to the course menu and click on there. So that's the first thing on setting up your course, is just being able to go through those settings that are over here again, and make sure that you've got it set to the right course format, topics hidden or completely visible, and show one section per page on your course format. And again, should be logically organizing those things into chapters for your students.